Smartish phones. Poster project promoting the moral, ethical, and social implications of mobile phones. Project. Creating a set of compelling posters or artwork which points out the implications of mobile phones and social media. Background. As we all know, mobile phones have become somewhat of a distraction from reality, an almost digital version of ourselves, and over the last decade, the creation of social media. On average, we spend a total of 6 hours and 57 minutes per day engrossed in our smartphone. Smartphone is put on a pedestal and seen as our saving grace. However, from 2005 to 2017, the rate of teens reporting symptoms of major depression went up from 52% to 63% between 18 to 25-year-olds. Something needs to be done. When we take into account the average sleeping time is around 9 to 7 hours, we spend 6 to 8 hours at work and the rest of the time glued to our smartphones. More than 1 in 3, or 38% of adults, think social media is harmful rather than helpful. We must ask ourselves, is this what we want morally, ethically, and socially? Target audience, a global audience, anyone who owns a mobile phone around the ages of 10 and up. However, the highest percentage of smartphone users are 25 to 35 bracket, with a massive 97%. This will be the main target audience. Challenge. The challenge is to create awareness to unsuspecting smartphone users, displaying the issues of too much screen time, the moral, ethical, and social implications of smartphone and social media. Deliverables. To deliver a set of compelling posters for both digital and analog uses. Set of 3 compelling posters based on the subject matter, both digital and analog. Target smartphone users, target social media platforms, and create awareness. Objectives. To reduce the average screen time of smartphone users to a reasonable level. Create awareness of the mental health implications of social media. Create both compelling and thought-provoking works of art that invoke an emotional response. To shock and awe, guerrilla graphics, environmental art. I find this style of illustration very interesting, with the juxtaposition style of imagery and background of children's films and stories. This is an area I would like to explore and fits the design brief well. Following on from my inspiration, this is a colour palette I'd like to explore with that dark and dingy and ominous feel. Using mind maps and mood boards alongside my inspiration and colour palette, I came up with some initial ideas that fit the design brief. The images with squares and rectangles are some ideas I felt had potential for the next stage of development. Using a different approach to the design brief with inspiration from Guerrilla Graphics, I came up with some ideas that would add more shock value and try and create or inspire an emotional response from my target audience. Again, the sections with squares or rectangles will be further developed. Here are my 4 final design ideas as my proposal. The top left will be developed into a gift showing expectations versus reality and the dark reality of social media. The 3 other design ideas will both feature on a digital and analog platform to create awareness of the moral, ethical, and social implications of too much social media and smartphones. Thank you.